Eddie Hearn says his fighter Anthony Joshua is open to fighting Oleksandr Usyk. Stay tuned. Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang, notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family. We working. Now, Eddie Hearn has a direct quote. I want to read it for you and give my thoughts. He says, Anthony Joshua wants the Oleksandr Usyk fight. He is fascinated by that kind of thing because he wants to test himself against people who he thinks are brilliant. He thinks Usyk is brilliant. Joshua is up for it. Now, this is in light of there not being too many more names at cruiserweight that Usyk can fight. He just won the Ali Trophy. Shout out to him and congrats. Beating Murat Gassiev. They were the finalists for the WBSS Ali Trophy World Boxing Super Series. And Usyk, he did the damn thing, became undisputed and unified, and he made it look easy. So people are saying if you're not going to fight like an Andrew Tabiti, I don't know if Tony Bellew makes cruiserweight or if that would take place at heavyweight. I think Usyk said he would go up to heavyweight for Bellew. So it's looking like that might be plausible. There's really not too many names, and you already did your thing at cruiserweight. And Usyk himself, he's 6'3", and he's entertained the idea of moving up to heavyweight. So Eddie Hearn's just now mentioning, because a lot of people, Prince Nassim and different people have weighed in on the possibility and the prospect of Usyk versus Joshua in the future. So Eddie Hearn said his opinion on the fight and I guess talked to Joshua about it, and he thinks Usyk is brilliant, so he would like to test himself. Now, I don't know what people expect me to say, but this is not a good look, right? Some people might just jump up for joy like, yeah, Usyk versus Joshua could be a good fight. However, there is unfinished business between Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua. Why not have the same excitement and same energy for Deontay Wilder, a guy there is no move up. He's already in your division. And he's a guy that has heavyweight punching power proven, and he comes in light. You know, he's talked about dropping down to cruiserweight, stuff like that. So I don't really want to hear about all these different options. Eddie Hearn recently said after his Matchroom card that Derek Chisora and Dillian White, after their victories, that they might be in line for a DAZN fight with Deontay Wilder. I want to see Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder. That's it. You know, we're already getting the Povetkin. They're talking about it could happen in April. I'm not trying to see Joshua, Dillian White Part 2. Dillian White, he's climbing back up the ranks, but there's other guys. I would like to see Dillian White versus Luis King Kong Ortiz. That's what the WBC ordered. That's a great fight. Gerald Big Baby Miller, he has a lot to say, right? He's on DAZN. That'd be a great fight for DAZN. Dillian White, Gerald Big Baby Miller. So that's just my 2 cents on it. The heavyweight fight, without a doubt, unequivocally, that needs to happen is Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua. So me personally, I'm not really concerned with Joshua wanting to fight a cruiserweight, because Usyk, as good as he is, he hasn't done anything at heavyweight. So we don't know how he transitions to that. So if you have this type of committal because you think he's brilliant, what about the fighters in your division, like, you know, Deontay Wilder? Fans think that's a brilliant fight, so that's what I want to see, and I think a lot of fans share the same sentiments. Let me know what you guys think. Me, I would rather see Tony Bellew versus Usyk, because Tony Bellew himself is 6'3", just like Usyk, and he's a former cruiserweight who kind of jumped up to challenge himself against David Haye to settle a domestic rivalry. So that makes more sense. 2 former cruiserweights fighting at heavyweight. It's not like Tony Bellew has fights, mad fights at heavyweight. He has like 2 fights that I know of, and they were the David Haye pair of fights. So it's not like he has a lot of experience. Joshua, all of his fights, 20+ fights, have been at heavyweight. So, and he fought at heavyweight or super heavyweight as an amateur. So if Usyk does move up, let's see him gradually move up. I don't want to see him move up and fight a champion straight away. Like, prove your worth in the division first. You know what I mean? Because it's great what you did at your previous division, but you gotta redo that and reduplicate your success in a new division. You can't just be at 140 and then you move up to welterweight and you're the man at welterweight. You got to prove that. Terrence Crawford went up, fought a champion, made it look easy. Okay, so that was a step in the right direction. Now he's a champion in the division, so he's proven something, right? But Usyk, it's just a theory of how he'll do and fare. It's a different ball game. Guys might be able to take a punch better and they're punching harder. Different things like that. They're going to be height advantages, weight advantages, different things like that. So I'd rather see Usyk versus, if he's leaving cruiserweight to fight at heavyweight, fight like a Tony Bellew first. Let's see how you do, and then move up. There's a lot of commotion right now, and new media, we're not settling for that. A lot of commotion about the wrong fights, in my opinion. Usyk Bellew is a great fight. Make that, you know, spend some energy talking about that instead of Joshua versus Usyk, or Dillian White and Derek Chisora. Why don't they do a rematch? Because I thought Derek Chisora beat Dillian White. So do that rematch. Or have Luis Ortiz versus Dillian White or Gerald Big Baby Miller, who's signed to DAZN, instead of talking about pitting them against Wilder, who's not even on your same side of the fence. You see how this is working? Kind of want to pick and choose. But then say, oh, this is just, Eddie Hearn want to say like, oh, this is just some guy from Alabama and nobody really knows him. He's just some guy from Alabama, but you sure want to sign him a lot and have him partake in your events, not relating to Joshua. You know, like Dillian White versus Deontay Wilder, Derek Chisora versus Deontay Wilder. Like, come on. Let's get to the fights that make the most sense, that mean the most for the divisions. Like Mikey Garcia, Robert Easter last night. That's all I gotta say. Let me know what you guys think. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like button as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button. And you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.